YouTube. We've got a little day in the life today, full day of training, full day of eating, a little bit of everything. It's Monday, we're getting back on the grind. We had our first full week last week of kind of being back on schedule after a few crazy weeks of travel, 4-day work weeks, 3 or 4 day weekends. We were able to get kind of back on track for the most part last week, and then this week we're locked in, hitting the ground running. Normal schedule as usual, as we want it to be, and that's how we see things going for the next few months. Nothing coming up, which I'm super happy about. We can just lock in, work, train, and yeah, we're gonna go get 3 miles in right now. So right now, we're doing a half scoop of the Ghost Intra, which I have wanted to try and use for runs. I really like this actually for running because the ratios between all the electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, chloride, are actually very good in this. Like, they're honestly a little bit better in this than they are in the actual hydration powder. This also has ashwagandha. It also has cognizin, which I absolutely love. That's an ingredient for focus, maybe a little bit more so than alpha GPC. But this has 637 milligrams of pink Himalayan sea salt on top of 230 milligrams of sodium, which I don't, so I'm not sure exactly what the sodium comes through, but it's a lot of salt in this, which is very nice and exactly what we're looking for, especially on hot, humid summer days here in Chicago. So we're gonna give this a try. It's kind of like our pre-run hydration, and see how this goes. I think this might be my new go-to for the summer. So let's go get some miles in. We hit 3 miles, about an 8-minute average pace. Heart rate, average 134. We started off a little too hot. The first half mile or so, we dialed it back in. Slowed it down, it's not a good pace, so we are going to grab an Annie right now from the grocery store. Get back to the place and get some work done. Three miles. Was feeling a little bit rough today. That was first run in about 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks, since High Rocks Anaheim, and we are out of shape already, so we've got a lot of work to do ahead of our 2 races, which haven't gotten to yet, but we will be doing the Chicago Marathon. And then we also have basically like a month later, High Rock Chicago, which is a massive race. Also, I think it's one of their biggest races because they did pre-sale for it like a month ago. I signed up in pre-sale, and like right now it's about still like 6 or 7 months out, and it's like 75-80% sold out already. So High Rock Chicago, Navy Pier, I think that one's November 16th. That one will be also very big. We are racing Pro Division there as well, so trying to push ourselves and really compete there. So big things coming up this fall. Nothing at all through the summer. This summer is just going to be the next basically like 5 months or so. It's just going to be locked in, dialed in, training, running, just getting after it, and really getting into peak shape. So I feel like we got close to it kind of with High Rocks Anaheim, but that wasn't quite my peak. There was still a little bit more to give. We also had some things kind of pop up here and there that kind of were setbacks a little bit in a way, so it wasn't quite my best. But this summer we're going to be finding that peak, pushing the limits, and it should be a lot of fun. Exciting time to be alive. So we have the Jeep here. Alright, so that wasn't as smooth as I wanted it to be, but we made it. And we're showing off the new car a little bit. We got this about a month ago. I kind of talked about it in a video, I think. Didn't really show it. 4xe Jeep Wrangler. Love it. I've had it now for about a month, and it's amazing. Still have yet to take the top off, take the doors off, just being in the city, not having storage space for any of this shit. It's tough, but windows are down constantly. Anyways, we've got some errands to run right now. We've got to get car wash. We got to charge this. It's at 1% battery, 0 miles electric, so we need to go fill this thing up for the week. While we charge, we are going to do some programming. I'm sipping on an Any right here to kind of get dialed in. We're going to do some work, programming, some stuff for the other project that I'm planning on it taking off. Like I said, we got a meeting later tonight to kind of see if something can work out. And then we got to get groceries. I am basically out of groceries. I've been meaning to go to Costco for a while, and so we're gonna go to Costco, grab eggs, steak, chicken, and get loaded up for the next month. So to adulting and errands we go. Alright, y'all. So we are at Target. We're going to their back lot where they have EV charging. We need to charge, obviously, right now, but then we got to get some work done, and we got to work on some programs. So not only are we going to be, well, first, let me do this. Let me plug in first and then. All right, so charging now. A little under 2.5 hours for a full charge. So we won't get quite there, but we'll get about halfway. Anyways, programs we got working on. We need to get programs for clients that we currently have right now, but then I'm also going to start working on building out programs for just people can buy and just be on, and like online coaching, but just not as intense. No check-ins, no meetups. And so like you sign up, get your program, and you just you're going through it monthly billing, but you're still getting a quality program with updates and everything like that. So I've decided and told myself I need to go in more on the app and like really maximize its capability. Like there's just so much potential with the app that I currently have, and I just am not sitting down enough to work on it and get shit done. And so that is what we're going to start doing from now on. All right, so meal 1 is served up. It's been a busy morning. We're finally getting some food in, and then we're debating on going over to the gym. I think we will go get back and biceps in. I'm trying to use time the best that I can, and so I'm thinking we're gonna eat, take Kaya out for a nice walk, and then we will go hit back and buys today. I'm doing my best to stay on the training schedule and not push things off. So we'll go hit back and buys and get it in. Then we got 1 client today, and then the meeting that I've been talking about. Not a crazy rest of the day, but yeah. Hi. On a little bit of a hill here. Gym workout done. I'm recording this without the receiver plugged into the camera, and so I'm relying on this mic being fully. If I can do this, I'm relying on this mic being catching the audio, than me syncing it up later. So hopefully this works. But gym done. We'll recap it later because we're kind of in a rush. Today's been a little more hectic than I planned on it being, but we got a client at 3. It's 2:30 right now. Down in West Loop, so we're gonna get down there, and then we'll kind of slow down for a little bit, catch up, talk about the workout, training at the moment, all that shit. Cheers. All right, y'all. So, been a long day. We just had the meeting that I've referenced a few times so far today. It went really well. It went better than I thought it would go. I can't share yet what it's about, but exciting things are coming. That is one thing I can say. I can't say if this exact meeting will develop into something, but overall it's definitely like fired me up and like lit a fire in me to make things happen, even if this doesn't happen, which I'm, after having the meeting, learning more, I'm thinking it probably won't, and I'm probably going to go a little bit different direction, but I'm super excited, and it feels good to have something that you're like excited about, I guess, in a way. The way that I've been feeling the past 2 days with this idea, we'll call it, I've been just like obsessed, like, and there hasn't been something I've been so obsessed and dialed and focused on in a long time, and it feels really good. And so we've got goals. I love whiteboards. I've talked about this before. I've got a personal one, kind of finance, day-to-day stuff down there. Big one. We've got training up top. Gonna be content, and then actual like goals for 3 months and then 6 months down at the bottom. And this meeting today was about one of the 6 months goals, which really for me is like, for when I wrote these out, end of the year goals. But yeah, exciting things, big things are coming. We've got dinner right now, so we've got quesadilla chips, some guac over there, and we've got good eats. We got a full stocked fridge, finally. I've struggled to stock the fridge appropriately, so we finally did that, and it's nice to be able to come home and just have options for food instead of coming home. There's nothing worse than, you know, working all day, training clients all day, just being gone all day, on the run, on the move, going. You get home, you finally chill, go to the fridge, and it's empty. Or you've got shit, but it's gonna take 30, 45 minutes to make. I feel like there's nothing worse than that. So you end up Uber Eating, and it's a mess. So actually having stuff it's easy to cook or already made is amazing and helps you stick to your goals. That is a wrap on a surprisingly chaotic Monday. Subscribe, like, follow along. We're going to be diversifying the content on the channel in the coming months, so don't miss it. Catch you in the next video.